Hello, this is the Lame Brain. A Life Plus got a update. That's today. It's now 181. I would think I was on 176 before. 178 before. So now I've got the new one. We're gonna make sure that works. A Life Collection. Xlibs 180. Let's take a look what I have on that. Xlibs. Oh, nope. I need to update that too. Follow along as I do the thing. All right, fine. I thought there was a link there, but here we go. Xlibs 180. Thrilling video right here, huh? All right. Xlibs is top one. Install mod above. Xlibs. Okay. Hopefully none of those others throw an error. I can skip this bit out in editing. So I've done some things because I watched my last video when I was editing it and I kind of mumbled through it. I couldn't hardly hear myself over the game. So I've lowered the game a little bit. It's now minus 16 dB. Mic is still 0 dB, but I bumped up the mic volume in my volume settings a little bit. So hopefully this is A, not too loud when I talk, and B, hopefully it's not too quiet. The game's not too quiet when I get into the game and I'm recording it. It looks like I'm using CapCut. It looks like I can actually bump the overall volume there. So if it is, maybe I can fix it there. I've never done anything like this before. I'm learning as I go. I don't even have an audience, but if I ever have an audience in the future and they're watching this, hopefully you all can bear with me. Anyway, let's look at what we got here. Okay, so Devices of Anomaly doesn't seem to have... Oh, wait. Menu detector selector? Oh, yeah, that's that one I'm not using. Okay, yeah. I've got an MCM menu screwed up. That's okay. I don't have anything here that causes the anomalies to not react to bolts, right? Okay. I did just update A Life Plus. So I want to look at my settings here. I'm not going to reset the defaults. I know you're supposed to. I'm just going to go through my settings. Ratio. Higher values favor the player's map. Yeah, I'm okay with 8. Honestly, I don't know what most of this does, but I know that external ownership is good. Off map cap. Faction agnostic destination. 1 shared. The guy who makes this, Damian Sirbu, is obviously very smart, and I don't always know what he's talking about. But I have a lame brain, so... Okay, whatever. Default is 2. I'm at the default. 0 to 3. Base off-map reach. Available to every squad before story and rank bonuses. 0 keeps squads at their home map until a monster unlocks reach. I'm gonna keep it at 0. It says default is 0, right? Yeah. Extra maps after... Disables the gate. That's kind of cool. And lab next 6. So you turn off the brain emitter, right? The miracle machine. Okay, that's fine. This is all new. I don't think I've seen this before. From Master Rank Squad Commander, return home hours. Default 72. I'm good with default. Default 168. I'm good with default. Man, I've got this cough I just can't get rid of. Conquest is on. That's mainly what I'm looking for here. This is on. Loot claim. Reserve your kills from NPCs. Yeah. Block looting and NPCs kill. Body and NPCs kill will not. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm good with that. Block duration is 1 hour. Okay. Okay. Max profit per trade. Okay, so that's the NPC profits. I don't care. Enable faction market. Huh. Are we adjusting what traders do? I wonder if my trader overhaul is going to interfere here. Rank-gated echo of what their faction recently sold at a premium. Okay, so it's basically injecting based off what they're buying and selling. I'm okay with that. That sounds good. I take news off. I don't like it. Chatter's fine. It's just the one tab. Okay. Okay, so this is all turned on. Opportunities is all turned on. Stash loot. Ambush. Stash fill. Stash loot. Okay, so I am keeping this enabled, so I've got the opportunity, but I'm going to have it turned off here because I really don't like them looting stashes. I feel like stashes should be just for me. Job post, money, job research, social base. Oh, is it not here anymore? It should be an opportunity, right? Stash loot is available. Is it the reaction? Opportunities. Oh, maybe I do need to turn it off here. Oh, no, it's in consequences. This is what I'm thinking of. Okay. I just make sure this stuff is all on. Yeah, you don't need to rush for that. I have this turned off. Stash fill. Okay. I want all of this stuff turned on. Yeah, okay. I thought I missed one right there. And this is on debug. All right, that's A left plus. Here's our save from last time. Let's go. I feel like this is a good picture for Stalker 2. Not so much for Stalker Anomaly, but it's a good picture. I mean, it's cool. Talk about Butcher. Oh yeah, I need to repair my mask more. Okay. So game plan. I might go visit. That's my anomalous stash. I might go visit Butcher again because I think I've got some stuff to sell and I need the money. I think we're gonna push into the Great Swamp this time, though. I've got some stashes there. I've got enough basic tools to give it to what's his name, the Clear Sky dude who does repairs. Nah, I might not. He's way out of the way. Too out of the way to be useful. And I think I can do a bunch of missions there too. I'll check here. I'll check in garbage. Take my helmet off so I can see wild territory. See, now you're not having me go to swamp anymore. I may have missed out on that. Alright, real quick trip to garbage. I think my radiation protection is a little better. Wow, my ballistic is terrible. Really need a different outfit. It's getting late too. I'm going to want to sleep for too much longer, which should give Xenotech a chance to restock and get those shotgun repair kits in stock. And then I'm going to repair one of those better shotguns. Maybe I'll do that before I head down to swamps, actually. I like shotguns a lot, but only having 2 shots is tough. There's a fire over there. I heard a dog. Oh yeah. See, like this for instance. Where's the other one? No! Oh man. Yeah, 2 shots is not enough. I was just saying. I do have the Kaparis machine gun, which is awesome, but it burns ammo really quickly. And when you don't have a lot of money, it's kind of a liability. Where's the other one? I think this is it. Alright, let's talk about ammo. Nobody's been shooting at me, so I don't think there's any bandits around, or army. 37 shells is plenty for shotgun. You go through them pretty slowly. 120 is not a lot of bullets for the Kabaris. And I need to refill the clip. I wanted to come over here to heal, but the radiation is bad. I have this set so that campfires do heal your limbs, but they just do permanent healing. They don't adjust the temporary healing at all, which is why you see the green getting smaller. I'm hearing dogs, but I think it's ambience. Alright, that's enough. Let's get out of it. I don't want to waste too much time. I don't have a lot of time before it gets dark. Yeah, somebody came through here and lit fires. This one's like almost never lit. We were just looking at stashes. Maybe they filled the stash? No. Alright. They probably continued on the garbage. Ooh. Proud of myself. I've learned a little bit about video editing, so now I can do things like add text comments. I'll probably talk less, especially since my throat hurts. I have a little more radiation. I have to go through here anyway. I might as well pull out the detector. I'll explore that for anomalies more exhaustively later. Oh, I forgot to check for a coal hunting quest. That's just leaving money on the table. Look at this. Now nobody wants to send me to swamps. Everybody's like, go to the swamps, go to the swamps. And now I'm actually going to go. And they're like, never mind. Well, that's what they're shooting at. Alright, let's go. Let's use some pistol ammo. Sure, you can get all the guns. Hello, Gilkin. Wouldn't dream of taking your kill. That's cool. I don't think I've ever said that before. Greedy fuck. I hate ducks. Alright, I was gonna check for... tools. Ooh. I am going to save that for aspirin and raw stock. First centralized medic you really come across.
Oh, is that all?
I might save it for Army Warehouse too. They're a little bit more centralized. And duty has an unfortunate tendency to tick everybody off. One of the things that in this game right now is that duty and Clear Sky hate each other, so they're at war. I copied that from Gamma. I thought it was an interesting dynamic. I mean that literally. I went into Gamma, found the game relations file, found the table that was changed by putting it in a text comparator, and copied the sections out I wanted. Actually, oh, I can't. In some mod packs, you can use the tools directly to open a menu, but I can't do that here. Alright, well, I made some money. Not a whole lot, but I think I have enough to afford some armor now. Oof. So let's go talk to the flea market dude. Let's see what he's offering. I'm gonna buy more armor, so I'm not real inclined to repair it. Hi. Shoot you in the face. This'll work out. I need to eat, but I don't have a lot of food, so I'm going to delay doing that right away. Ooh, I know that sound. That's a Striscoa. There you are. Come on, Striscoa. Can you get up here? Nope. Ooh, okay. Ah! Come at me, bro. Damn it, will you die? Alright, I'm gonna do this just so you'll charge me. clocked that zombie dude over there, but I guess they ate him. Yeah, I see it on the map now. I need to adjust my mil-spec PDA settings so that I can't see body dots with the level 1 PDA. Huh. Should be right here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, Circosa. Those things would be a lot more annoying if you had to shoot them. Luckily, you could just hit use key while mouse cursor's on them. Alright. Oh. My needs are getting out of hand. Oh, fine. There's another stash over there I want to check out, but I'm bleeding a little heavier than I'm comfortable with. I don't really want to keep using bandages like I have been. Oh, it's finally not raining. Oh. Well, it does give me health, not radiation. I wasn't sure. Sadie's good, hydration. I don't think that went up. Let's see if... So there's a screen for like a second. Environmental radiation. Body radiation. So I do have like a menu selector thing going on with it, but I can't see the screen. This bleeding is not getting better. Man. Drinking all those beers got rid of my satiation problems, but my satiety problems. Oh, I never made it to the flea market. Man, I'm running out of time. Fine. Burn a bandage. Sometimes there's artifacts here. I've been playing around with the idea of adding toxic air and SOC style artifacts. I don't know. I don't mess around too much. There's a stash right here. Oh, mine.
Слушаю тебя.
These are really useful when they're useful. How much do you sell bandages for? 1,300? Yeah, might as well. Bandit armor. Oh, That's good. Bear Stalker suit is very nice. Radiation plus 13. Radiation plus 9. Of course, that's what I'm wearing now, but it's at 57%, so... Wait, did you have radiation? No, I wouldn't. Yeah. 4. No radiation on this, but you get chemical. I'm thinking the clear winner is the Bear Stalker suit. Ooh, new thing, too. 9, 7. I could spend all my money here quite easily. You know, I could do that and then still get... Kaparis is 918. Alright. Rubles are no good if you don't spend them. Alright. I think if I can get a shotgun now, a pump action shotgun with more than 2 shots, we'll be completely ready for the swamps. Let's see how the run down goes. Yeah, I don't have any mutant parts to sell the butcher. I might stop by the vehicle graveyard. Talking to yourself, my friend? I haven't got any rake upgrades yet, so there's no way I'm going to be able to recruit anybody to follow me. Still getting flashes of heavy radiation. Which is not... I have not been seen before this particular character, so it's definitely some kind of artifact of randomization, like anomaly placement, I think. Dynamic anomaly stuff. I know it has nothing to do with A-Life Suite. It's probably a rival or just basic dynamic anomaly stuff. I'm not sure entirely how that works. Let's make sure my bolts work. I was having trouble with it. Oh yeah, that's fine. That works great. I always like this one off. Silly. Oh, I've talked to you already. You're the one who stole all those haze. I briefly considered murdering him just because I'm petty. But character is who you are when no one's looking. And I want to be a good person. And I'm old enough now that most of my opportunities to choose to be a good person are already past, so hopefully I've chosen well. There's probably something to that. Later you get in life, the less opportunities you have to make the right choice, so the ones you have left become that much more important, right? Every choice you make determines who you are as a person. $20, 8 o'clock is when night officially starts, and it gets dangerous out here. No fires, doors are open. I'm gonna have to boil some water, I think. I'm going through it really quickly. Probably shouldn't run everywhere. Oh, look, Loris went to bed.
Решил улучшить что? Или поломку исправить?
I'm going to save those and not sell them. I'm going to sell that when Loris is up. Because I can take them apart for cloth later that I can use to build more stuff. I'm not replacing this right away. I'm not replacing this right away. That's my new knife. I definitely want to replace that. Okay, let's try it with industrial grease. I want to try something, an experiment. I noticed that my craft from stashes didn't seem to be working. Oh, look, I can repair my bayonet, and that is definitely in my stash. So it's definitely working now. This will take it from there to 86. What I did is I just basically dropped crafting from stashes out of my game tweaks to the very bottom of my mod list, and that seems to have solved that particular issue. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to keep that in here. I also have, one of my tweaks I think is making it so that my devices use my battery pack in my inventory first, which is why this is all 100. Oh, I don't have any lights.
Извини, если не сильно помог.
Another thing to add to my to-do list is get my artifacts out of Rookie Village to my stash here. That isn't really going to be an issue until I'm ready to go to Yantar. Like I do with the Butcher selling mutant parts, I pretty much save all my artifacts until Yantar if I can. Because Sakrov gives you the best prices. Boiled water gives me hydration, but no radiation bonus. Oh, I don't have that in my thing. Oh, it actually gave me some radiation too. Is that listed? Repair bonus +1, radiation poisoning 75. Ugh. 75 MSV, Melissa Sieverts, I think is what that stands for. I don't know why I saved it right there. I guess just in case it crashes while I sleep. The night officially ends at 0500. Truck Cemetery. Oh, it's Nikita King again. I missed the emission. Probably why the door is closed. Is that Loris? It's not lighting up my IFF. Yeah, it's Loris. Alright, bought this to drink after sleeping. Even though my hydration doesn't seem to be that bad. I wanted to sell this. Should I sell this? That's only 358. I don't think so. Okay, no repair kits yet. Alright, well...
Если что еще понадобится, заходи.
That's a red. So I need another, at least an advanced toolkit before I can do that. Can I repair any of this with this thing? A little bit, a little bit. Condition 77%. Does it tell me how likely it is to jam? Barrel is worn. Take it or leave it. I think we're going to leave it for now. This is 556 by 45. This is 545 by 39. I'm probably going to use the NATO ammo over the Warsaw ammo, so let's sell this. Oh, for 1 RU. Oh, gee. Thanks so much. Rule, not RU. Alright, we'll do it with 2 shots then. Oof. Ah, game crashed. That's from the admission. Okay, so we crashed there, and I don't know why. There's no crash save, and when I looked at the logs, they hadn't been updated super recently, so nothing in the logs, in any of the A-Life logs, or in the X-Ray admin log. So I got no idea why it quit out on me there. It might be something with my operating system. My computer's pretty old, and I think it's got that Intel bug, so sometimes it just stops working. I'm cutting out and editing my loading screens also, so like to viewers who are watching this, it's going to seem like it loads really quickly, and that's just the power of video editing. I have a hard drive, not a SSD, so it does not load quickly. What was I doing? Alright, before it crashed, I was hearing a lot of gunfire from over here. Let's not run headlong into things. I just said, let's not run headlong into things. Huh, this is not usually right there. Usually it's further over. You can hit things with your gun out. I just prefer to do a punch. I'm not actually going to go through there. I just want to get close enough to scan it with my detector. And I know I've searched this already. Yeah, okay. Whoa! Oh, God, that scared me. Oh, I don't like roaches. Oh. Not a big bug person. These are called Tarakan. They're one of the new mutants. They're basically reskinned rats, I think. I don't think they... I might have scratched my armor a little. Where's that shooting again? There's a tool cache in this village. Sometimes it's also got a fresh supply of meat for me in the form of renegades. I love killing renegades. This is actually, when it's full, this village is full of renegades. It's a lot of fun to come up here with a sniper rifle and just turn their brains into red mist, you know? God, that sounds brutal. Things I think in my head when I hear them out loud. Oh, bones. North of the machine yard. North is... Oh. I might be fighting the bones here pretty quickly. Good thing I've got Molotovs. Just clear this real quick. Someone might come over here and light that. Yep. Okay, it's clear sky. I'll let you do your job here. How's it going, my man? Orca Jack.
Что за люди пошли? Вечная им охота, понимаешь, до истины докопаться. А ты поймай ее, истину эту.
Yeah, what he said. I know there's a mod for fixing the things that stalkers say in Russian. Like, apparently they start their stories in the middle or something, but I don't speak any language close to what they speak, so I honestly don't notice. I really kind of would like to fix that if it's a problem, but again, I have no way of assessing how bad the problem is or if the mod like actually fixes anything if I install it, so I've held off. I'm not a real great big fan of just throwing mods together for the sake of throwing mods together. So north of the machine yard, that's the machine yard, and it's south of me. Oh. I really don't want to mess with the military, but I gotta go past there anyway, so... I don't think he's shooting at me so much. Nope, he is. Oh, yep, we got... Nope, that would be an anomaly. Okay. That is the net anomaly. If you get one takeaway from this, is that the net anomalies are dangerous. Do not mess around with net anomalies. We're just going to bypass the whole problem. Maybe that bone stays north of the machine yard, and we're going to quickly get to the east of the machine yard, and then south of the machine yard. And whatever they're shooting at, they can have a nice day. Man, this bear suit has got... Oh, that's definitely an anomaly right there, or an artifact right there, isn't it? Yep. Oh, it's a ball. Nice thing about ball... Oh, I don't have any belt slots. Nice thing about ball is it absorbs radiation. I don't think it does it passively. I think you have to equip it. Oh, it doesn't do that. Never mind. Was it... when I was playing around with SOC style artifacts that does that. Maybe it was perk based artifacts. I don't want to get too close to that. Whatever it is, in this particular iteration, what the bar artifact does is it makes me money when I give it to Sakharov, which is good too. I have no problems with that at all. Alright, we got another anomaly field over here. My radiation resistance is definitely working. I keep hearing the Geiger counter, but it ain't too bad, you know? Generally speaking, those active effects don't happen in the bushes. Which makes a certain amount of sense. Like, if there was a eruption of electricity like that in the bush, there would be no bush. So... Oh my god. That was a terrible time for a frame rate to drop. I am super lucky to be alive right now. Those vortex gravity anomalies are the exception, though, I was going to say, because they can be next to a bush and suck things out of the bush. At the church. So is that guy. He must have been in combat. Or it's a zombie. I'm gonna burn a cigarette. Sanic fragged, found a black angel. God's Acre anomaly field is right over there. There's normally an artifact there. I might clear the church and check it out. Let's do a sanity save real fast. Sanity save means that I can reload from there and not lose my mind if I die. It keeps me sane. Or helps. As much as that is possible. Hello, Lucy, I am home. Oh, roaches. Oh no, that's even worse. That's a Weber. Spelled with a V. Oh no, it's not. It's a fly. Which is obviously already looted because I can't do anything to it. Oh, this is a renegade guy. Are you Von New Stone? I really want to know if that's the dude I was seeing on the radio. Okay, so we did that save, and I'll tell you why. Because I gotta know, man. Oh, yeah. Oh. Alright, he doesn't have an artifact on him. What's his last name of this guy fragged? It is not. It's Ravioli. Dude, you claim the course, but you're not going to loot it? Okay. I did that because I had to know. I was just so curious. I was never going to actually be aggressive to clear sky. That was never going to be the final outcome there. Ukrainian Week. It's part of the Saints Bit of Culture mod. You can't read these. Which is too bad. Wonder how you could add that though. I bet I could go find a high quality scan of that cover. Kind of like you can do with the Maxims. Is that added by Western Goods, or could you do that natively? I actually don't know. Where you right click on it, it says read, and it brings up a full screen of the cover. I know Western Goods adds a thing where like you can flip into the Playboys and for instance, and see some of the articles, and like the PlayStation or Xbox magazines that they add. Huh. No anomalies. Or lots of anomalies. No artifacts. Bunch of radiation for nothing. Alright, I really gotta stop running. I'm using up calories I don't need to. What is that? Is that an ambient sound? Yeah, I'm not under attack by a Latalka, so... God, it's pretty here. I'm not a real great big fan of the Great Swamps, but it is pretty. Even through my crappy mask. Hello, friends. Dead body over here. You guys gonna let me satiate my curiosity? Oh, it's just I've got the encyclopedia entry on those guys already. That's fine. That blind dog. Alright, I'm over an hour. I'm gonna push up to the base. We'll save it and we'll call it a video. I will check this stash first though. Oh. I get thirsty, I can have a Coke. I didn't mess with those, so I bet they still clear radiation. Oh, it's got multiple uses too. I might have a Coke now. Wow. You need to do the gunslinger animation on those so you actually like, you know, tip it up and actually drink it. Like they did with the canteens. Be more immersive if after you open something like that, it's got 3 uses, but it has a timer on it, and if you go too long, it starts using up some of those uses, just because like you throw it in your backpack and it starts spilling out. It wouldn't be fun. But I can make a claim for it being realistic, immersive if you will. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, my mission here is to talk to Cold. Wait. Oh no, that was my last game. I was supposed to talk to
А вот
Sakharov.
такое вам как?
Oh, what a waste of time. Okay, well, game plan for next time, I guess. I can always talk to Doctor. We're gonna save it as Mr. Save. Oh, one thing I wanted to do last time that I forgot about. Dude, can you not? Right in my ear, man. I guess so I can see the screen. Here we go. 520, rank 525, Mr. I'm a loner and I'm a rookie. My relations are pretty dismal. Oh yeah, because I killed that pig. I lost 2 reputation from duty. Still kind of wish I'd killed Tima. I'm getting there with stalkers. If I was gonna do work for cold, I would have gotten some clear sky. I guess I'm gonna go do that on ecologist next. I don't really know how to use this screen. I think it'd be kind of cool if you could like click on contacts when you have them and like track them, keep them, like, pen them or something. I'm not doing Iron Man. I severely need to repair that. Okay. Most of this stuff is not available with a level 1 PDA. This is neat though. Wow, look at that. I've earned all that money, huh? Okay, so general structure of a YouTube video, right? I guess I'm supposed to sign off. Nah, I'm not going to do that.